Hi, it's Matt from XL Pro Tech, and today I want to grumble about Samsung's designs on some of their tablets. So, I had a customer in who brought in an 8-inch Galaxy Tab 3, and sort of looking on the repair. I hadn't done one of these repairs before, so I thought I'd have a look on YouTube. And the Tab 3 7-inch, you literally just peel off the front glass, replace the glass, and everything's honky-dory, everything's okay. But on this Tab 8, the 8-inch version of this Tab 3, what they've done is they've actually stuck the screen to the LCD. So there's me trying to peel it off nice and gently. No, there is no chance of that, because the LCD is stuck to the glass. And it's really a shame when manufacturers do this. They basically, I've wasted a perfectly good LCD screen there. There was no reason as well to glue that glass onto the actual screen. There's no advantage for doing that, apart from me having to, basically waste a perfectly good working LCD. It was literally just the glass that was smashed. So yeah, I mean, it's not a very good what's the word? It's not very green of them. It's not very, it's not very environmentally conscious of them to do that. I mean, on this repair, I mean, I've actually done a video on the repair until I realized basically halfway through that I was going to be ripping the LCD off as well. But hopefully that will come in the future when I've got this LCD screen in. But I wanted to make a quick video of it and, sort of rage against why companies as big as Samsung can't hire engineers that can sort of think, that think that way. I mean, what was happening, when they designed the 7, and what happened that they decided that the 8-inch screen needed to be glued directly onto the screen. It doesn't make sense. Why do one thing for the 7 and one thing for the 8-inch? It doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, that's annoying, because I've had to basically go out and buy another LCD screen for it, because I thought it was just the glass. And why do people just sell the glass separately without sort of mentioning, oh, by the way, when you replace the glass, you're going to have to do the LCD as well? Why don't they just sell it as two separate things? Because there is no way that you can get the glass off this LCD screen without breaking it. You can be as careful as you want. There's no way you're doing it. Unless there's something someone wants to tell me that for a standard repair shop, there is no way you are getting that glass off the LCD. And yeah, I mean, there's obviously things like the Apple MacBook Airs and stuff like that, where the screen is totally stuck into the lid. I mean, there are methods to get that off. Without replacing the whole of the lid. And what I would say about the MacBook screens at the minute, the 13-inch ones, especially in the UK, you can't buy that screen on its own. So for a MacBook screen, for a 13-inch MacBook screen, you can't buy the screen on its own, just the LCD. The last time I did a repair, I had to buy the external the back of the screen as well. I had to buy it already built in, which was ridiculous. I mean, as a repair shop that I can't get the LCD screen, the only way that I would have been able to do that would have been to basically buy it from China. And unfortunately, the guy who I was repairing it for was going on holiday, so he didn't have that. He didn't have that time to waste. And for us in the UK to be getting stuff in from China, Hong Kong, etc., it takes a hell of a lot longer for us than, say, someone in the States. We're probably looking at least 20 days if we, sort of depending on what carrier they use as well. I mean, it's a lot more for us as well, carrier-wise, to get stuff in from China. So, you know, it's not as easy and carefree as you know, you guys in the States to get stuff in from China. I mean, if you're buying a lot of stuff as well, normally, you know, if you're bulking up on a load of cables, for instance, and you're shipping in a container, it's slow boat, so, you know, it's like 2 months. You've got to wait for a product if you're shipping containers on a slow boat from China. Yeah, so as I say, it's for 1 or 2 screens, you know, you might be able to get it DHL or whatever like that. We're going to account with them, but you know, you're still going to be waiting 5 days for it to come in. That's not counting if it gets stopped at customs either. You know, there's no guarantee on if you ship something in from the from China into the UK. There's nothing. There's no guarantee on time and how long customs decide to keep hold of it. Sometimes that it could be anyone's guess. I mean, we've shipped stuff in from. We used to do quite a lot from Germany at one time. We had a specific supplier from Germany. Unfortunately, they went bust. So that was generally quite easy, 2 to 3 days on DHL, and then they used to sometimes sub it out to Parcel Force here in the UK. But yeah, so Samsung, why did you do it? I got a bit off topic there, but Samsung, grrr. You know, that's not very green of you. That's not sustainable. You know, you're not doing anything good for the environment. I'm just going to have to bin this screen, this LCD. I didn't need to. It was a perfectly good working screen. All I wanted to do was replace the glass, and you denied me that. So please, if you do work for a manufacturing company, please don't do stupid stuff like this. It's annoying for me as a repairer. It's not doing it's not doing the world, the environment any good, and it's stupid. What I will do when I do the video, I'm going to do the glass. I'm going to put the glass on and the LCD separately. So I'm actually going to fix Samsung's mistake when I reassemble this this screen. I'm literally going to. I will put, you know, I'll put some adhesive strips on the back of this to hold it in right, and that's it. With adhesive strips, you can remove it fairly easily. You know, as long as you've got the right tools, you can heat it from the back, etc., etc. And there is also a battery. It is partly exposed anyway, so you can just literally push it out. So I'm going to fix Samsung's mistake when I do the video, but I thought I would rage about that now just for a quick video. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Matt from XL Pro Tech. Subscribe, like, etc., etc., all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.